Okay, so we're back. And take two. Just kidding. I did 2 other videos. They didn't work out. Welcome to my kitchen. Like Halle Berry says. What's her name? Hailey Bieber. Those names are very similar, actually. Anyway, welcome to my kitchen. In today's video, I'm going to take peptides for you, which is part of my health regimen. I keep them all in a bag. This is actually a secret. It sounds very basic, but when you're taking, advanced sort of like biohacking type medicine that has to be refrigerated, there's so many little moving parts to it. You have your like alcohol swabs, your insulin syringes. There's a very specific brand we use, which I'd recommend for you. It's got the smallest baby needle ever. You have the vials of the peptides you'll take. You don't always take them on the same day for many reasons, which I'll go into in a minute. Anyway, when you do this, when you take this type of medicine, reverse aging type, it's not really medicine, but I guess it would be in that category. You really want to keep it all together because otherwise it's floating around. You're supposed to refrigerate it, but you have food in your refrigerator. So otherwise it's just kind of floating around in there. And it's just like the smallest baby hack, but like you really want to keep it all together. So both my boyfriend and I, we have separate baggies for the stuff we take. I was taking human growth hormone, but I stopped like a year ago. And I'm glad I did for reasons I will share later. Before we get started, like I said, welcome. Please like and subscribe. I have a lot more content like this to share with you, so let's get started. So first, let's make some tea. Here's my cup. I will be mixing green tea and peppermint tea with a little bit of bee pollen, just because it's gonna have all the great pollen from all the local flowers and plants wherever you live. I don't know if, this one is local, it's Thai. So it's just good. And then this is one of the key things I want to talk about today. I know some of us are on budgets, but I don't think it's that expensive, and it's definitely worth it in the big picture of things. Camera. In the big picture, life things, I think it's worth it because it's your health. And one of the things I've had to cut out of my diet lately is sugar. I, in the past, was like a super health freak, and it was like no sugar, no dairy, no animal product, nothing. And then, we go through phases in life, and I decided to kind of relax on some of these things. I just relaxed on it. Like my priority, maybe my mind went to other things. And I think I was just working so hard and everything. I was like, I deserve a latte with some sugar, why not? And it's not like I'd go out of my way to eat sweets, but also my boyfriend has a major sweet tooth, and so we'd be together and he'd order dessert. I don't know if some of you can relate. And then you're like, next thing you know, you're eating just like them, You're like, what happened? But anyway, let's finish our tea. So I recently did my blood work like a week ago. Oh, the light's dying. Fantastic. Okay, we're back in action. I'm still dealing with this whole production world of stuff. You just really have to charge your batteries, which kind of comes down to today's video, because like my battery as a body, as a human, my energy level, which is affected by both our lifestyle and the food we consume, lately has been challenged. And that's why I'm making this video for you. But anyway, I'm gonna make some tea. Just kind of finished telling you what's going on. So I did some blood work, and turns out, oh my God, it's like the worst blood work, lab work I've had in a long time. And I was so disappointed in myself because I feel like I go to the gym so much, and for the most part, I eat pretty clean. And like, what happened? So disappointing. Turns out I have a lot of oxidative stress in my body. like toxic overload. And I don't consume any substances, and I really don't drink very much alcohol. Like, I'm a social drinker. If I'm at a networking event or maybe dinner once in a while, I'll get a glass of something, you know, but like wine. And I'm not a hard liquor person, and there's nothing else in my life that would be a substance, you know. But then I thought about it and I was like, oh, okay, we really have to listen to our instincts, because there's this new restaurant, you know, we work so much, and it is Thailand, and so takeout is much cheaper sometimes than cooking at home, especially from a time standpoint. And so we've been ordering in like every day, like twice a day. And there's this new restaurant that has these delicious like poke bowls. And so both my boyfriend and I, we've been like obsessed with like the tuna, the spicy tuna bowl. Bad mistake. Like, after like a week and a half of ordering these like every other day, or like 3-4 days in a row, my body and my mind and everything, maybe it's just like common sense. It's like, everyone knows like tuna has a lot of mercury, which is dangerous, which is why they tell pregnant women don't eat a lot of tuna. Oh my God. Like, I started to feel a little funny, but I was like, my boyfriend was like, tuna, spicy tuna. And so he didn't say it like that, but I just didn't listen to myself. And I think just overworking and overstressing, which I have the tendency to do, I get super like high on like working and like doing so much. And once again, because my birthday's around the corner, and I feel all this pressure in my head and from society, like, you must be very fulfilled. You must do, like, I feel like I'm turning 36. And so like, okay, I have my investments and like, okay, like all these things, you know, but there's this sense of like, I'm somebody designed to have a big purpose and serve and have a role in this world. And I just feel like it's taken me forever to step into myself, my shoes, like who I am. Because it's impossible to do if you're still healing from any trauma, which will be a different video I'll make for you. Because this last year would be defined for me as like the year of healing and coming back into myself. But as you do that, because we grow continuously and mature, it's like you come back and return to yourself, but you also like step into a higher, better version of yourself, because, you know, like ashes, like, how do they say, like ashes to like roses, or like the phoenix that rises from the ashes and is like this bird, you know, mythological creature. Anyway, you become a better version of yourself, long story short. And so the other light just died now. Oh well, we will continue. So just a lot of stress, overworking, not sleeping that well. I sleep well, okay? I just don't go to sleep early because I'm in crypto and the market is just pumping at night, which is US market open time, like 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. And so anyway, it's been a lot. No excuses. It's my responsibility. But all of this to say, I got my lab work and it wasn't that good. And it showed a lot of oxidative stress, like heavy metal poisoning. So disappointing. So I'm actually going to go for chelation tomorrow. Chelation, I'll tell you all about tomorrow, but it's basically an IV you can get. You pretty much have these clinics everywhere now, so it's not so rare anymore. It's very accessible. It can be a little expensive, but remember, it's your health. Like, however much money you make, like, always separate some money for your health. Like, it's so important, like so important. Like, without your health, you have nothing, you know? I lost my dad 2 years ago, so like, it's like super vivid on my mind. Yeah, so I'm going for chelation tomorrow. Thankfully, we have a great doctor, Dr. Suthi. Shout out to Dr. Suthi and Nikki. She's like peptide queen. I made a podcast with her. You can go check it out if you want. I'll link it below. I'm actually going to bring her back on my show, so let me know if you're interested and have questions for her. I'll ask her these questions. But anyway, so tea is done. No, it's not. we're gonna get to the monk fruit part. Like, go on Amazon. I don't earn anything for this. Go on Amazon. See if you have it at your local, like, healthy shop, okay? It's worth it. However much sugar you put in your coffee in the morning, or the 2-3 coffees you have a day, this is worth it. Even if you have to buy 1 less Starbucks or 2 less Starbucks a month, because that's probably the equivalent of the cost of your own pack, it's worth it. They even make like little bottles of like liquid monk fruit. We went to Bali a few months ago. I'll share some videos on that as well. And I carried a little, I have my little backpack I take everywhere, and I had a little bottle of monk fruit extract, and we would just enjoy our coffees, and you don't feel like you're giving anything up, because it's hard not, like, come on, like sometimes you want something to be a little sweetened, and it's not sugar is what I'm saying. It's monk fruit. It's all in Thai, or I'd read it to you. But it has 0 calories, it's gluten-free, sugar-free, it's a 1-to-1 sugar replacement, it's keto, 0 calories, 0 net, and it's not aspartame. Aspartame is what you'll find in a lot of sugar replacements. I forget the names now, but like Splenda and all these things, like that's just a fake chemical that'll get stuck in your kidneys. You'll end up with kidney stones. So don't take that stuff, okay? And kidney stones, I've been told, hurts more than giving birth to a child to have removed. Like, not worth it, guys. There's specific organs in your body that like cannot detox themselves. They have to go in there. They have to cut you open. And when they do that, or they have to suck them out. And when they do that, it's extremely traumatic to your body. It takes your body like a year or 2 to heal from surgery. Like, maybe on the outside, it'll look fine in 2-3 months, but on the inside, it's not okay. It takes your body a while. Anyway, I'm going on a rampage about it because I gave up sugar because of this oxidative stress in my body. It's just not worth it. That's where I'm at. I'm turning 36. Some things I just cannot play with anymore. Like being healthy and looking fantastic, which I feel like I do, okay? Because I do a lot of skincare stuff, which I'll share with you as well. Maybe I'll do a skincare routine. But the point is this, and this is why I'm really doubling down on my health routine, is because on like what I eat, half of it or more than half of how we look, our weight, our skin, which is an organ, let's always remember that, the way we sleep, which affects the way we feel during the day, which affects our work productivity, comes down to what we put in our bodies. We're not just like this dump, you know, this trash can. You can just put anything down. No. Like everything you eat, you become. Everything you consume goes everywhere. And what really, you know, also separate from my blood work results, what really also got me taking my health and what I eat very seriously is my skin. Man, I don't want to do a close up, but maybe I should. Like with like the peptides in my life and my workout routine and my skincare and all these things, there's no reason my skin should not be like Korean glass skin, okay? No reason. And you can't see it here. Which side is it? It's like right here, okay? I do not want to zoom in, okay? But you can zoom in, you already will be doing it. I broke out. Mind you, I was doing a photo shoot in makeup after having my pores scoured yesterday, so I think they were extra vulnerable and open, and I put makeup on, and then the photographer had me upstairs outside sweating in Thailand heat. So I think that's why I kind of messed up my skin, but I also have like 2 other like infected pores over here. Awful, like awful. So not worth it, because sugar causes, this is not sugar. Sugar causes inflammation in your body. Like, who wants that? Have your whole body on the inside, and it makes it grow yeast. Your body can grow yeast on the inside, and sugar feeds it. Yeast eats one thing, sugar. How disgusting is that? They say some people have like a whole mass of like yeast growing all over their body, and it shows up on your skin. You know, fried foods. It F's up your skin and your body. It makes your body like rust. That's what it kind of means. It makes your body like almost rust on the inside. Causes cracked skin. You know? It's awful. And then your body freaks out and tries to protect it, and so it overproduces oil and all these things, and you end up with like dry but oily but like awful skin. I shouldn't be making these faces in the camera. It's not a good look. Awful. And so it's just not worth it, which is why we're finally going to put some monk fruit in our tea. And it's my house and my monk fruit, so I'm going to use my same spoon. No one else is coming by me because I'm alone right now, okay? My baby's out of town, which is why I look like a squib. Anyway, the secret actually is always do your hair and always wear earrings, lashes, eyebrows, and you look good. Okay, so we're gonna take some peptides. These peptides that I'm taking today, we can talk about other peptides later. I'm taking BPC157. What it stands for, I don't exactly know, but it's a peptide, and you use one syringe even though you're taking multiple peptides, okay? And today I'm mixing two. So this 2 different types of peptides will go in the same syringe. And the good brand, I don't know if they sell them in the States, I believe so, is this one. There's like a few different types, but this one is both super thin and it's short. Because who cares if it's super thin, if it's a long needle, it's gonna be like fire going in, you know? Especially because some peptides kind of burn. So this is the good brand. I don't know if you can see it. It's BD Ultra Fine. This is the good brand, okay? All right, let's move the camera in a little bit. All right, hi guys. And I already mixed my peptides, or I would mix them for you. So I'm taking BPC. It helps your stomach heal. So if you have like stomach aches, you know, you feel bloated often, your digestion feels slow, even if you're getting sick a lot, let's remember that 80% of our immunity is in our gut, in our stomach, 80%. So if you're not taking probiotics, you don't have to do this. This is more expensive, okay? But if you can, you should. And find a good supplier for yourself, okay? And then we're taking thymosin alpha 1. And I was taking a few others, but we can talk about them later. Today, I'm just taking these. So before I go get Chelation Tomorrow, which I'll explain, but it's basically a sort of chemical, a good type medicine that goes into your body through IV, and it binds with heavy metals. And then when you pee, so you drink a lot of water, it comes out. So I'm doing that tomorrow. Today's too late. I have to go make a video for my crypto channel, which I'll also link below, where I'm explaining crypto in an as easy as possible way to understand. And I'm happy to answer all your questions on what is this, what is that, help me understand this. So happy to do it. That's the whole purpose of the channel. So I still have to make a video for my crypto channel. So we won't go into all of the other, so I don't have time to go get Chelation is what I'm saying. Anyway, so let's take both of these guys, okay? So this is, I don't know if you can see with the glare or not. It's, man, the glare is real. BPC 157. And then this is, you can't see guys, sorry, thymosin alpha 1. So for my body weight, because it's always by body weight, so I can actually link my friend Nikki, her email and her number, no, her email below, and you can always message her on WhatsApp and she'll answer. And just tell her like you're Jessica's friend or you're from Jessica's channel. Okay, so when you take peptides, anyways, what I'm saying is it's by weight. So that's why you want to get like a physician's, someone who knows peptides, get their opinion. So for me, my dose, and then you grab a little, and I'm going to show you my tummy, don't judge me. So the way you do it is you here's your belly button. You want to go like 2 inches below and to the side, and you're going to want to grab a little bit. I know I've been working out, but I'm also not perfect. And I wore this just for you for this video. Okay, so you clean your belly, you go in a circle as you saw, grab your needle, and I dabbed the tops every time. I do more than dab, I rub it down, like really nice, okay? It's getting dark because it's getting dark outside. All right, so I'm gonna turn the camera a little further down, yeah. Here's my tea. So you grab your needle. See, baby needle, very small, very small. And thymosin alpha, you want to put it right in the middle, like right in the middle. Sometimes they tell you like whatever your dose is, like suck that much air up first. So for me, it's 30 units. That's for me, twice a week. And I'll explain what thymosin alpha does. So you would put it in there, okay, right in the middle where it won't come out. And you put the air in so it comes out easy. Turn it upside down. And then you're gonna want to, aren't my nails nice? I just got them done. And then you go up to 30, okay? I hope you can see that. 30, and then you're done. Okay, that's one. Put it aside so you don't get confused. Because sometimes you'll be taking like 3, 4, and you're like, you put it right down. You're like, which one did I take? BPC 157. I take 10 units. So I would suck up air for like 10 more units. Okay. Now there's an air bubble in there. I'm not sure if you can see or not. And then I'll do the same procedure. Put it right in the middle. You know, this video would not be possible if my partner was here because he's so loud. He'd be sitting right here on a call, yelling. Not yelling, but he's very loud. Okay, so we push that in there. Now we're gonna pull out my dose. So you just have to do your math. And sometimes it's a little slow to come out because there may be air bubbles. And air bubbles are not good for you. They can get to your heart and like, I don't know, cause problems. I don't want to say a stroke, but they can cause some serious problems. But according to my friend Nikki, and I guess this is information online you can also find, you would need like a lot of air bubbles. You would need like a whole chunk of air bubbles in order to cause damage. So we are fine. So I'm ready, okay? So I'm gonna zoom in a lot because I need to show you my belly. All right, and I don't have that much fat anymore, thankfully, because I've been working out. But that's good and bad because then it means it hurts a little bad. So to get a lot of fat, you wanna like scrunch, right? Because that's when you see the most fat. I wiped down here. So I'd grab my lonja, like we say in Spanish, and then you're gonna go fast, okay? 1, 2, and you're just gonna push it in nice and slow. 1, 2, and 3. For you guys, here we go. And then you start pushing and it burns like a bee, okay? Oh my God. Oh, I feel like I need to think about this whole fitness thing. Okay, so that's a secret. You're gonna push down. Push like a few minutes, okay? Pressure because oh my God, that hurt. I'm still pressing because, okay, I can stop now, I guess. Okay, I'm done. And then before I finish talking, I put the peptides away because they have to stay cold. They have to stay chilled. So then I keep all my peptides in this baggie. And I have other ones in there, which I'll talk about later. And I'm actually ordering another one that is good for people with depression. Not that I have depression, but I used to have depression because of stuff I went through. Okay, so 1 second. Let me put this away. Oh, and mind you, peptides are delicate too. So you don't want to like ever put them down too hard or treat them rough. I will do a video on preparing peptides for you as well, because there's a specific way you do it. Anyway, my big light officially died. Yeah, so, and then the rest of the stuff, you know, you have good Iboga, and you put this in here, and then you grab your stuff all together. You just throw it away in the trash, as long as the needle is capped, you know, so you don't hurt the trash workers. But okay, so I got my tea. Thymosin alpha 1, which I know I didn't tell you very much about, is it increases your body's T killer cells, is what you call it. T killer cells. And T killer cells kill cancer cells. And they basically kill, and I should not be quoted on this, I will put official information linked below. T killer cells, they help your body kill any like pathogen, like bacteria. I think it even helps with viruses. It just like boosts your immunity system, your T killer cells, to go kill everything bad and foreign in your body, any bacteria, anything like that. And so I'm taking it because I had a gut feeling that, because I don't take it all the time, you know, I like to have it on hand. My boyfriend and I, we order it in bulk from a really good source in the UK. I'll link it below as well. They should give me an affiliate link. But anyway, so we order it in bulk and we just have it ready. So if we get sick, we got sick a couple months ago in Dubai, for instance, and I thankfully had some. And so I gave us both shots of TA, thymosin alpha 1, and it just helps your body heal faster, long story short. And by boosting your immune, you know, your T killer cells. And then they'd give it, for instance, to like a cancer patient, they would give this to. So guys, let me know. I will also link this below. I can do an episode on cancer if you'd like. I know it's a big topic because Nikki, my friend, and our peptide like advisor or like physician, she was actually a cancer, what do you call it? Like an oncology nurse for her like 10 years or something, like her career before she moved to Thailand and got into peptides. So she's very knowledgeable. And then I'm knowledgeable like from a daughter's perspective, because I went through this whole journey with my dad and I got him on everything. I had him on peptides, IVs, high vitamin C, because that also kills, it helps your body fight against cancer. Yeah, so we can do a whole episode on that. If you guys want, let me know. It's a big topic. Colloidal silver also helps. There's theories that cancer actually comes from parasites. It's a whole conversation. Separate conversation, but let me know if you'd like me to do a video on this. Here's a little crazy. Anyway, so yeah, and then BPC 157 is for your gut. And since right now also some of my blood work, some of the indicators, I don't know, all this medical terminology basically said I had like my gut, I had some sort of, it sounds so gross, but like an infection in my stomach, which could be caused from so many things, from the fish you eat to the chicken. If it at any point was not processed right and you eat it, you can be contaminated to that bacteria and it'll be a silent killer. It'll start growing in your gut. And then it'll show up in other ways. Like even if you're like kind of like a baby, you know, like when babies get fussy and cranky and they cry and all these things, there usually is something's wrong, right? Well, you get the same way. If you notice you're like extra irritable or like just not feeling good or extra tired or just something's off, like chances there's something in your gut going on. So BPC 157 helps heal your stomach, helps heal your gut. And so, yeah, that's why I took a shot on both. I just showed you how to do it. I think this video's gotten like to a good length, so I'm going to stop talking. But let me know if you want me to talk about anything else health related regarding peptides or cancer treatment. I think I should do an episode on that. I think it could help so many people, and I'll share my resources because it's a big deal. It's a big deal, and I feel like I'm also finally coming full circle and to grips and balance again after my dad's passing away like 2 years ago, as I said. And actually 1 year ago, like around this time, I was in Chiang Mai doing Iboga, which my next video on will be on soon, will be on my Iboga experience. Iboga is a powerful detox. You pretty much sweat profusely and your heart's pounding like crazy and you just sweat everything out. But also it's an energetic detox of your mind and your unconscious, because you basically have, I won't tell you, I'll save it for next video. I'm talking too much. But it had a tremendous impact on purging my being from like bad memories I didn't even remember from when I was a little girl. And wow. So anyway, this, after you do your Iboga, your body, like there's always a recalibration phase after. Healing's not immediate, it's a process. And anyway, this whole last year has been about healing for me. So I got really into like plant medicine and peptides and working out. I'll do a segment on like my workout sort of routine. It's changes every day because some days are not normal and you can't just always control your schedule. It's just not possible unless you have one of those lives, in which case you're very lucky, because mine is like very irregular, a bit erratic, but I love it. So I work out when I can, okay? And I'm actually exploring working out at home because it's the only thing you can actually control, is like what you do with yourself when you have nothing else. And so anyway, that said, I will leave you. My next videos will be on these topics. Let me know which one interests you more. Iboga, plant medicine, other peptides, my workout routine, and some of the food changes I've done, and I'll show you the results. Also, tomorrow I go get chelation, so I'll share that experience with you, what it's like, what it does, and then hopefully in like a week or two, I'll have like no more breakouts. It's so annoying. I don't like wearing makeup, you know? Okay, well, cheers, ladies and gentlemen, and I will catch you on my show next time. Ciao.